Hi everybody and welcome back to Lushtopia, where we talk about all things Lush. So today's video is a very exciting one, and it is about two body sprays that I got sent up to me from my good friend Penny Norris, that I've talked about here previously, but we'll get into her in a minute. But I did pick up two body sprays that are very limited edition, and that I've been wanting these for a very long time. I'm actually full of the flu at the moment. I've never been so ill in all my life. I don't actually think I've ever had a flu before, and all week I have been totally floored with it, so if I sound a bit funny, that is why. I've been off my work pretty much all week and I've been struggling to try and get back to normal, but when these came this morning I thought, do you know what, just get up, go for a shower, put some makeup on and show the world these beautiful body sprays. So if you want to know what two body sprays I picked up, then you can just keep on watching. So how this all came about was my good friend Penny Norris, or if you have her on Instagram, her name is Soulful Bowlful UK, and she's all about the delicious foods. Hold on and I'll show you some of her things, because if you want to go and follow her, I highly recommend that you follow her because she's just absolutely amazing at what she does. Right, here she is. I'll turn my brightness down so you can actually see it. This is her Instagram, and as you can see, look at all that. I persuaded her to put this one on Instagram, even though it's not Lush related at all. But she's got all this delicious food, and it's all very good for you. So I highly recommend, if you're looking for any tasty meals, to check out her Instagram. I'll actually leave our name and things like that in the section below, so if you want to find her then you can do so easily. But so how this came about was, me and her have been good friends for, I would say, a couple of months now, maybe maybe a bit longer, but we've just been talking through Instagram back and forth, because obviously she knows that I'm all about my Lush and she's all about her Lush also. So she had asked me a couple of weeks ago, I think, maybe about 2 weeks ago, if I would like any body sprays that were arriving in the pop-up shop from Lush down in England. So I'll give you a little list of the things that you could have got. Apparently they could be coming out in the 10th of January of next year, but she was actually talking to some of the sales assistants down there and they're saying that they're not actually sure that any of these are going to come out. So I'm really happy that I got the two that I did when I did, because if I decided to wait and it didn't come out, then I'd be absolutely heartbroken. But anyway, the ones that are down there just now is Big, Flying Fox, Guardian of the Forest, Plum Rain, Rose Jam, Sakura, Think Pink, Yoga Bomb, Yuzu and Cocoa, Turmeric Latte, Avocado Co-Wash, Kalakis, Celebrate, Coco Loco, Dad's Garden Lemon Tree, Dirty, Golden Pear, Groovy Kind of Love, Honey I Washed the Kids, Let the Good Times Roll, Jungle, Roller, Sex Bomb, Snow Fairy, So White, The Comforter and Tramp. Now I got that full list from Lush Scents on Instagram as well. I'll also link them down below so you can check them out, because that Instagram is where I get all my information from, pretty much, that and all my Lush. So that was the list that I had to pick from, and I didn't want to go over the top because I just kind of voted for the perfumes and things like that, and I knew I wanted them. And usually body sprays, I don't know, they just feel a bit more, they smell a bit more alcohol-y, I think. The two that I've got in front of me just now, I've not actually opened them yet. I want to do like a kind of unboxing first reviews type of thing with you guys. But anyway, so that's the choices that I got. So I narrowed it down to two. So I says to Penny, I says, if you wouldn't mind picking me up these two, I would really appreciate it. So she said, yeah, that's fine, that's no bother at all. That she was going into the store anyway, so she would definitely pick them up for me. So fast forward, was last Saturday maybe. Hold on and I'll double check. Sorry guys, I'm absolutely dying. I've never had the flu before and I totally underestimated how strong that was going to be. Right. Right, so I think it was the Monday of this week, because today's Friday, so she went in on the Monday for me, and she was sending me pictures and things like that, so I was so excited. So Monday happened, so she went in, she'd picked them up for me, everything was fine, so I've transferred the money to her and paid for shipping and things like that. So she asked me as well if I would like her to spray little tissues with some of the ones that she got, so I could kind of get a wee sample of them. So I said if you wouldn't mind, that would be absolutely amazing. So I do have a little 4 samples to kind of go through with these, as well as my 2 body sprays. So she's an absolutely amazing person. I'm so happy that I've actually met her, because she's just such a kind person, and I was really happy for somebody to go out of their way to try and help me as much as what she did. I'm so grateful, and I just can't thank her enough. So I know you're watching this, Penny, and I really thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for you to be so kind and even consider going through the hassle that you went through just to pick up the 2 body sprays and get them shipped to me, and everything arrived in perfect condition, and I'm just over the moon. So we'll get into what we actually got. So I'll show you, I'm going to leave these hanging till the last bit, till I show you the body sprays that I got, because I'm so excited. So the first, she put them on Subway napkins, because she loves the Subway. I mean, who doesn't love a Subway? So the first one that she got was Let the Good Times Roll, and she sprayed it on here, and it smells so good. It's so foodie, and it just smells like buttered popcorn, caramel popcorn. And it's just absolutely delicious. This is definitely a scent that is up my street at the moment. It's a very comforting, cosy smell. I would love this for going for a nice hot bath and then coming out and spraying this in your bed sheets and all over you, and you would just have a hot water bottle and you could just cuddle up and watch a film, so you're breathing this in. Oh, that'd be so good. So I definitely love that one. So if you ever get the chance to pick up the Let the Good Times Roll body spray, I highly recommend. The next one that she got, she actually put in this little plastic bag for me, because it is a very strong one. Even in bath bomb form, it is a very strong scent, and it is yuzu and cocoa, and it's absolutely delicious. It's very good, very good. I actually got a yuzu and cocoa dupe room spray from the Rose and Thistle Wax Patisserie, and it's actually identical to this. So if you want a room spray, I recommend that you pop over to that website. I'll leave that linked below as well if I remember, and just come and pick up a room spray that smells the exact same as this. But yuzu and cocoa, the ingredients in here are Cocoa Absolute, grapefruit oil, bergamot oil, and tonka absolute, and it's a very kind of fruity, tropically, almost chocolatey type of fragrance. But I don't get like, I'm not a really chocolatey, scenty type of fan, but this is just, kind of smells like pina coladas. Very exotic. Lovely, really like that one as well, so thank you again, Penny, for sending me that one also. The next one that she sent was Think Pink, and this is another one that I love. How can you not love Think Pink? So this one isn't the strongest one, but I did leave this napkin just sitting out when I went for my shower, and when I came back into my room, this was all I could smell. Oh, my throat's starting to go already. This is the most talking I've done from Monday night. So I think Pink is lavender oil, tonka absolute, vanilla absolute, and neroli. So if you like them, then you'll love Think Pink. You can actually get this in a bath bomb as well. If you wouldn't want to splurge on the body spray, then you could try it out in bath bomb form. But it is beautiful, really nice. I don't know how anybody couldn't like that, because it's just a nice kind of, it's not an overwhelming scent, but it's just a lovely kind of, I hate using the word feminine because scents aren't really masculine or feminine, but it's just kind of like a kind of florally type of fragrance. I hope you understand what I'm talking about because I'm a bit loopy these days. Right, and the last one she sent was Groovy Kind of Love, and this one I'm quite surprised by. I've had this in the bath bomb and I was going to get it in the shower gel, but I didn't. But I really like the way this transforms into the body spray, because I couldn't really imagine it being a body spray when I heard that this was one of the options. I could obviously imagine it being the bath bomb, but I didn't know how it would turn into a body spray, because sometimes they're slightly different. So in here there is rosewood oil, bergamot oil and ylang ylang, and I'm a big ylang ylang fan, so that's probably why I like this one so much. But it is very nice, and that one is quite strong as well. It's not like overpowering, but it is, if you're going to spray it, you're going to smell it for a while. So that was all the little samples that she sent me, but when I opened my box I found this little card. If you don't know, my name is Amanda, and I seen this sitting at the top. So I have been very ill the last few days. I've never had a flu before, and my full body's been aching. Everything's been so sore, and I've been feeling really sorry for myself. So when I read this little card that she wrote me, I almost cried when I was reading it, because I've just been so emotional. So she's wrote here, I also made sure it was okay with her that I read this out to you just in case. She says, "Dear Amanda, thank you so much for the effort you put into making content and the positivity you radiate. So proud to call you my friend, Penny." How beautiful is that little card? So that was something else that she's just done out of the kindness of her heart, and I will forever keep this, Penny. I hope you know that. This is something that I will put into one of my little books, and I will keep that because that does mean a lot to me, and that you would go out of your way just to write me a little card as well. So that would really made my day. Honest to God, you're just a lovely person inside and out. Oh, right, so body sprays. We'll start off with this one here. I've been dying to open them. Sorry, I'm sitting on my leg, it's going to go dead. Oh, look at the state of my hair. I've not dried my hair, no wonder I've got the flu, but look, this is it in its natural beauty. So the first one that I got, you will not be surprised by, is Honey, I Washed the Kids. I have been dying to get this for years. I feel like all my fragrances are coming together now when we've been able to get to any high street perfume and these two body sprays. I feel like everything is coming together. So as you can see, I have not opened this. I can't tell you if it's true to its scent because I have not opened this. I was actually telling Penny earlier that I was trying my hardest not to open it because I wanted to do like a live react with you guys. So we'll go ahead. Oh, my nails are going to break off. I got this out now and that took longer than I would like to admit. Right, so here we go. I think this black bit pops out. There we go. Right, so we are ready. I'll spray it onto this part. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So, it is very alcohol-y, the way that the body sprays always are. I'll give it a wee bit of chance to air out, but I can tell you this is to die for. Oh my god. Wow. That is so good. Oh, just a lovely toffee, creamy, caramelly, comforting, delicious scent, as I thought it would be, because this is one of my absolutely favourite scent families, is Honey, I Washed the Kids, and I finally have it in a body spray. So the wee ingredients in here are bergamot oil and Brazilian orange oil, suitable for vegans. Oh, it says what inside counts. A member of the citrus family, bergamot lends its elevating, zesty fragrance to clear the mind and encourage a sense of well-being. I need a huge sense of well-being. Oh, that is so delicious. Oh my god. Penny had says that she thinks that this is one of the best formats of Honey, I Washed the Kids, and I think she's right. I think she is definitely right. So this was £20 for this little guy here, which is worth every penny in my opinion. So we'll move on to the last body spray that I got, and it's been one that I have been wanting for ages. It's something that I think personally they should make into a lot of different things. There's only one thing that I have ever purchased that has this same scent family, and there's never really been anything going around that I've been able to pick up with the same scent family. So I am over the moon that this is one of the things I have now in my little Lush collection, and it is Jungle body spray. So have you watched my like underrated Lush scent families and things like that? Again, this is closed, I've not used it yet, and the little tag's still in. Jungle is something that I have been saying for the longest time that they should definitely bring out in a lot of different formats. The only thing I have ever tried with this scent family is the solid conditioner, and for me the solid conditioner, look, it's just open now, the solid conditioner doesn't really work for my hair, so I couldn't really get to smell it often, but it's something that when I would see it I would just pick up and smell because of how much I love the scent family. So we're going to pop out this little black bit. There we go. And I'll spray this on my other sleeve. I'm so excited for this one. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god, wow. Oh, that is to die for. Again, this one was £20. Oh, it's as good as I remember. So it says here, trust in sultry ylang ylang and exciting vetiver oils to release your inhibitions. And the list of ingredients here are ylang ylang oil, vetiver oil, cypress oil, cedarwood oil, and suitable for vegans again, self-preserving. It says spritz warm woody, cypress and cedarwood oils all over to calm and soothe the mind, which again is right up my street. I should just cover myself in these two guys tonight, and then I can wake up tomorrow a brand new, totally healed, mindset, steady person. It says what inside counts. The rousing ylang ylang oil tangled throughout this fragrance is renowned for taming even the fiercest of thoughts. That is so good. Again, you can smell the alcohol in both of them. Now the Honey, I Washed the Kids is settling a lot better. Oh guys, I look absolutely crazy sitting here sniffing my arms, but it's for a good cause. And I can't pick a favourite. I can't do it. There's no way. So out of the big list of Reggies, these are the two that I settled for because I need them in my collection, and I'm so glad I did pick them up because, as I said, Penny was talking to one of the sales and they says that they might not be coming out with these on the 10th of January. They don't really know where the rumour started, but they could just be saying that hopefully, so that everybody gets a little chance of bagging what they would like. But I definitely think if you are a fan of these scents, to pick them up, £20 each, and they're very, very true to their scent families. So I am so happy that I have these, and I'm in such a horrible mood. I'm not well, and this has just totally made my day. Now we're sitting smelling. Oh, what a wild Friday night for me, sitting in the house, wild hair and smelling my arms. Oh, I promised you a little sneak peek of Zilla. Not my last video, the one before that, I forgot to put it in my last video. If you don't know, Zilla is my pet lizard. He is a Bosque monitor and he is a boy. His name's Zilla, as I've mentioned, and a lot of people wanted to see him, so he's actually, right, so the thing is he's got a 6-foot tank that's right in front of me here, that he goes in when I'm not home. When I am home, he likes to lie in a dog bed that I put a hot water bottle in, and he's got his own cover that goes over the top of it. So I'll take you over to the dog bed just now so you can see him. And there's a baby lizard. Hey darling. Hey darling. His little foot's all cosy. He's just a tired boy. He's a tired boy, so this is where he likes to stay. He's tired just now though, so we like to tuck him in and leave him sleeping just now. So that is Zilla. Once he's out and about and things, I will show you him again so you can actually see the size of him and things properly. But I thought I would just include him quickly in here because a lot of people don't know what I am talking about when I'm talking about Zilla. So that is my very exciting unboxing of today. I have been dying for these to be delivered since Monday. Me and Penny have both been sitting like, oh my god, are they going to get lost? We've been thinking crazy thoughts about them. For 2 body sprays, were absolutely insane how much we've been going on about them. But again, I just want to say a huge thank you to Penny Norris because she's an absolute gem, and I really appreciate you picking these up for me. You know how much it means to me, you doing that. It just makes me feel as if there's still some good people in the world. So thank you. I really appreciate it. But that is it from me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You can let me know in the comments down below which body sprays you would pick from the list that I read out earlier, and if you would pick up any that, if they did come out January 10th on the website, would you be picking them up? Is it too soon after Christmas? We will see. But I love to read all your guys' comments, so you can leave your comments down below and I read and respond to every single one. So yeah. Also, if you want to see more from me, you can pop over to my Instagram, lush.topia. I respond to everybody over there as well. I post pictures and things like that on there daily usually, and you can also message me and things like that over there too, because that is the place to be to get messages and things like back and forth. It's pretty easy to talk to people over there, so if you ever want to message me or whatever, you can do so over on Instagram. But I hope you are having a lovely day as always, guys, and I hope you are all keeping well during this flu season. But I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.